Okay, so now I'm going to do the top, the arch top. So this is it so far, and I put on some handles just because I want to see what they look like. I really like those. They're not on there, they're just tacked down. So those will be the handles I'll probably get. Got those at Hobby Lobby. Get some more of those to put on there. So, and this is the top. So this is the empty side over here. This is the tray. Comes out of there. Everything is pretty much done except for the top. So to do the top, if I lay this down, you can see it easier. We're going to measure from here to here on this to see what it comes out as. I need to tip it up a little bit so I can see. Just to the outside edge here. To the outside edge right here on each end, because you want it to cover that. So you need to measure out to the outside edge. So we're going to come out with a, comes out exactly to 11 1/8, but I'm going to add an 1/8 because you need to have some room for it to fold and close. So this, the front piece is going to be 2 inches tall by 11 1/4 inches long, so front and back. And then we're going to do the same on this part right here too. We have to measure this, and this comes out right at 6 inches, so I'm going to add an 1/8 to it and make it 6 1/8. Now the end pieces have the arch in it, so we're going to make that arch ourselves. So I have 2 pieces that are, I said 11 1/4 by 2. So that's the, goes across the front and the back. And then our arch pieces, these are cut 6 1/8 by 4, both of them. And then you want a scrap piece of paper the same size. So what I do is I mark 2 inches up from the bottom. There's 2 inches, and then draw a line across. So we're going to leave the bottom 2 inches, are going to, the sides are going to stay, whoops, I didn't do that very straight. They're going to stay straight. Up here is where we're going to make the arch at. So to make the arch, I fold this in half, and then your line should end up at the same spot. And I'm going to start at where that line is right here, and I'm going to cut an arch with it folded in half. It's going to cut it. And then when you open it up, there's your arch for your sides. So there's your template. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here, line it up with the corners, and then I'm just going to trace, whoops, trace my arch here so that I know where it's supposed to go. And I'm going to take my scissors, and then, you know, it doesn't hurt to also take this and come up 2 inches and draw yourself a line right there so you know where to start at. So there's that. So there, then you know exactly where to start at. So I'm going to start it here at this one, and then I'm going to do my arch. There. So because I want both of them to be the same, with the same arch, and nobody cuts a perfect arch, so it's something you don't have to worry about. So I'm going to take and lay this one on the top, and then I'm going to trace this so that I have the exact same, and at the same time I'm going to flip it this way, and I'm going to write inside right here, and I'm going to write inside right here. Inside and inside. So when I actually put them on, I'm going to make sure those pieces go on the inside. So whatever your arch looks like here, it should match up on the other side, because you used the other template, the other side for the template. And then when I get done, I also usually will put them back together like this and see if there's any spots that might need to be slightly trimmed a little bit. Or you can take a sanding block and you can sand them down so there's no places there that are kind of You won't notice it even if they are kind of, or what do I want to call the word I want to call for it? They're not super smooth. You might have a little bit of a pointy thing, like I've got one right here. I can feel it. I can feel it that way. But you know what? When you're done, you're not even going to notice that. That's not even going to show. So I go ahead and I've got inside written onto, so I make sure these go on the inside of my trunk. So now what I'm going to do is I have my two pieces, my 11 1/4 by 2. Put these off to the side for a minute. I got my 2-inch strips of construction strips. So I'm not even going to angle these. These can stay straight. We're good with that. I'm going to put these on, we're going to put on each side, each end. We're going to put on these. And again, I'm going to burnish this down. You're going to do it on the other one as well. We're going to do another one over here. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of our trunk. So this says inside. So you're going to turn this over. You're going to peel off this paper here on this side. And then because this strip is going to be on the inside, you want the inside to be not facing you. So you're going to line these up right there. Right up, tied up against each other. Okay. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same thing. So this says inside right here, so I'm going to flip it over. And it's going to go right up against this side. And don't worry if for some reason when you're doing this, you get these on and your straight part is just up a little bit, just trim it down. That will work fine. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, I'm going to fold this in like this, and I'm going to put this right here, right up against that edge. As a matter of fact, this one I'll be able to show you exactly what I just said. Okay, pull this back this way, and then put this one on this way. And everything, there should be no, if everything is cut, the sizes are good, there's no binding or anything. It all just lays down really good. So let me see, I saw that one edge. Where's that one spot? Well, I thought I had, oh here, no. Well, I guess I didn't have, oh, oops.